Hey there, Mr. Bowtie here with an Tech tip. Have you ever had someone send you a really cool article, but you couldn't read it right at that moment and you want to save it for later? Well, now you can with Google Chrome's recent feature called Reading List. So here's an article, let's say I want to read later, and I can come up right next to my icon. There's a little kind of a box right there. I can click on it, and here it is, says Reading List. To add this awesome article, I can just come over and say plus, add the current tab. Now it's been added to my unread section. And if I hover over the little circle with the check mark in it, notice to say, hey, I've gone through and read it, I can mark it as read. When I do that, it moves it to pages that I've read. So you can kind of keep track of things that you've read over time. If I don't want to say, oops, I marked it by accident, you can easily uncheck that little circle and it brings it back to the top. If I don't want this article on there anymore, say I just want it off my list, I can come over to the X and get rid of it. Now to close this little side panel, I can click the X in the top right-hand corner, or I can toggle on and off the reading list just by clicking that little side panel right there. Another quick cool feature is under the reading list, when I have this side panel opened up, I can change it to bookmarks. So instead of clicking on my little icon to show all my bookmarks, I could scroll through and find them right here. Pretty cool. Now this doesn't apply, this little reading list doesn't apply to any just articles, but it could also apply to websites as well. Um, like here, the Math Learning Center, for example, if I wanted to bookmark this, I can bookmark it and put it into a folder, which is really cool. Here's my, it is Math Learning Center. Or if I wanted to, I could throw it into my reading list and come back to it later. The only downside would be I don't get added to a folder, but now say, okay, oh yeah, don't forget, someone sent this to me. I want to check out this resource, and maybe I do or don't want to put it on my bookmarks bar yet. This is a great handy feature, reading list. Check it out, and when you're done, you're done.